Hi everyone, Monica Love here, back at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for Mercury Retrograde, which is happening in the sign of Cancer. And Mercury Retrograde begins on June 18th at 14 degrees Cancer and ends on July 12th at 5 degrees Cancer. So if you are a Cancer or you're a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer, this is going to be probably affecting you more than any other sign. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, the way this is going to work is I'm going to have timestamps in the description box for you to check that out. You can check the description box so you can scroll over to the deck of your choice. Okay, before I get into the readings, I do want to give you some background on Mercury retrograde based on my experience as an astrologist for over 20 years, doing human design and esoteric study. So if you're interested in knowing that, I will be talking about that first. Then I will be talking about how this reading is going to work and also how you can choose a deck, okay? So the first thing I want to mention is that Mercury retrograde is a phenomenon that happens with the planet Mercury where it appears as if the planet is moving backwards. It really isn't moving backwards. It's actually considered an optical illusion, but it's something that from the planet Earth, when we look from planet Earth, towards the planet Mercury, it appears as if it's moving backwards. And based on my study and what I've done in my research is I feel like Mercury retrograde is a time to really kind of tie up loose ends. If you've started projects that maybe you kind of left to the wayside, maybe if you're a writer or whatever, person who does projects, this is the time to really get yourself back into the groove of those things that you kind of left unfinished. Okay, so this is what Mercury retrograde is about. It's also about recovery. I feel for many, it could be about healing. It could be about kind of pulling your energy back to get ready to move forward to the next cycle. And I feel, we have ended a cycle. We're moving into the moon nodes of Sagittarius and Gemini. If you don't know what that is, you could look it up. There's a new cycle that's taking place, and I think this Mercury retrograde is going to prepare us for moving into that new cycle. Okay, so anything that has made you feel kind of stuck, or if you feel like you've been trying to move forward but you can't move forward, there's things that are holding you back. This is going to be the time to kind of revisit those things and really just work through them as much as you can in order to prepare for this new cycle. Mercury retrograde is also about things coming back to you. This is why we have the RE, which is meaning to come back. This is about revising, reviewing, redoing, rescheduling, all of these things. Anything that starts with RE in front of a word is about doing over or it coming back to you. Okay, so this is the theme of Mercury retrograde. Again, it's going to vary for every single sign and every single person. And I thought by doing a pick a card reading, this would be a way to kind of get some sort of insight into things that maybe you are going to be focusing on. And also I feel this is going to be a love reading, but it's also going to be a spiritual reading where you're going to be able to get insight into things that are really important to you. Okay. So, if you're not really big on love, then, the cards may not talk about love for you. They may talk about your career. They may talk about your spirituality. So it's going to vary for everybody, and the way the messages come out are not going to be the same for everyone. So it's really important to focus on something that maybe you want to work through, or maybe something that you don't really understand and you want some more insight into this. Okay. So there's 5 decks. We have, 5 different decks. I have little bottles here. So the first deck here, we have the Chakra Tarot, the Chakra Oracle actually, and it's the blue bottle. We have the Tree of Life, which is the green bottle. We have the Goddess Oracle, which is the yellow bottle. We have the Healing Oracle, actually the Healing Goddess Oracle, which is the orange bottle. And we have the Karma Oracle, which is the purple bottle. Okay, so, tap into your intuition. The way you tap into your intuition when you're trying to pick tarot, pick a deck, it's really important to go with the first instinct, okay? So if you look at the tarot and you're like, it's that one I want, or it's this one I want, go with that, okay? Try not to waver. Just go with whatever one is calling out to you, okay? Now, the other thing I want to mention as well with the Mercury retrograde, you know, based on my study and what I've done, I've realized that there's phases in the Mercury retrograde. So there's 3 phases. Okay, I did a video, believe a year ago on this. I might link it in the description if I get a chance to do that. I talk about the phases, okay? So the first phase, you kind of ease into it. The middle phase is kind of like a place where, there's something that needs to be fixed, usually something that needs to be fixed, something that comes back to you, something that maybe you didn't really understand comes back to you. And the third part is about really kind of working through that and releasing it. Okay. So first it's kind of like it comes in, first phase, it comes in. It's kind of like an awakening. And then the third phase of the Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde usually lasts for about 3 weeks. The second phase is kind of the phase where you do this work, where you kind of redo something and you rework through something. And then the third week is the release period, where something has been completed. And usually you get a lot of clarity after the Mercury retrograde, which is really helpful for many people. Okay. So I hope the introduction assisted you and helped you to better connect with what Mercury retrograde is and what are some of the things that you may experience. Now, it is happening in the sign of Cancer, which is a sign associated with family. It's associated with emotions. It's also associated with connecting to people, from a place where, this is like moon energy. So Cancer is connected to the moon, which is a satellite. Our satellite on Earth. And it's considered a planet in astrology. It's considered a feminine planet. It rules the divine feminine. So this Mercury retrograde may affect divine feminine a lot more than the divine masculine. And also, this is about really getting in touch with your emotions. Okay, so for some of you, the Mercury retrograde, especially if you're a water sign, it could affect you in an emotional kind of way. And this could be something that is really you really may need to work on. Okay, again, just because you're not a water sign doesn't mean this isn't going to affect you. You could be a fire sign, you could be an earth sign, you could be an air sign, but have strong water in your chart. So if you are a rising water sign, a sun water sign, a moon water sign, or any other water sign connected to the planets, again, this is going to affect you in probably more than other signs. Okay. So choose your deck, whatever one calls out to you. We're going to be starting off with, actually, let me explain to you. This is deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, deck 4, and deck 5. I will be choosing 3 cards. The 3 cards that I choose here is going to be associated with the main energies that you're going to be experiencing. And then I'm going to be choosing a couple more cards to focus on the middle ground and the release period. Okay. And then I'm going to be pulling some tarot to see what your messages are, right? So let's get started. Let's start off the reading. There will be links in the description box for you to scroll to your pile. All right. Okay. Okay. So for those of you who chose the Chakra Oracle, I feel if you chose the Chakra Oracle, this is more of a spiritual energy. So a lot of you could be focusing more on your spiritual development, your spiritual energy, tapping into your spiritual energy, and also tapping into your chakra system. The chakra system is really important in spirituality because it focuses on your energies, your internal energies, your your astral body, just all the levels. So mind, body, and soul is really, mind, body, soul, and spirit is really connected to this tarot deck. So a lot of you, I feel if you chose the blue bottle, you're really going to be focusing on your spirituality, developing your spirituality, also focusing on the phases of the moon, because a lot of you, I feel with this energy is, there's going to be changes happening for you all throughout the moon phases. And these moon phases that take place for you are really going to be huge breakthroughs for you during the Mercury retrograde. So this is about spirituality and kind of moving into something that is going to take you to the next level spiritually, I feel, with this deck. So let's see what the main energies are for those of you who chose this deck. What are the main energies for group number 1? What are the main energies in terms of what they can expect during Mercury retrograde? I'm really getting like there's going to be a major breakthrough for a lot of you. There's going to be something that I feel with this group. There's going to be something that maybe has been hidden from you, or something that you've been trying to work through for a very long time and you haven't had success doing it. But after the Mercury retrograde kind of you go through this phase, you're really going to be learning something really special and important about yourself. And it could be something that you've been trying to figure out for quite some time. Okay. All right, so let's see what the first energy is. We have, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Okay, so for those of you, you got the sun goddess, which is number 33. Wow, so you're going to want to check out what number 33 means in spirituality. This is about connecting with the sun. This is about connecting with your masculine energy within you, and also kind of balancing that between the moon energies. And this is about celebrating something. So I feel whatever you're experiencing during Mercury retrograde, it's about celebrating something. This is, again, you're recognizing a healing energy of the sun. This means some sort of illumination. So this is about finding something out, okay? Because you're recognizing, which is finding something out. And the sunrise is talking about a new beginning, because when the sun rises, it's a new day. So there's something here that you find or you develop that brings in this new beginning for you. And it's very beautiful. It's very warm. Okay. For some of you, it could be a new relationship, a start of a new relationship. Could also be you realizing something, okay, by recognizing it. This is recognizing something that brings illumination to your life. And number 33, you could check that out and see what number 33 means, but it's a very powerful spiritual number, 33. Okay. The next card that you got was number 9, and you have Archangel Raphael. And it says, I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. So for those of you who picked this deck, there's going to be a lot of healing taking place for you, and you have number 9. And what this is telling me here is that by choosing number 9, whatever healing that you're going through, it's actually going to take you to the next level. A lot of you have wanted to move to the next level. I was really sensing with this deck that, a lot of you have felt stuck, or you felt like, things have just not been going the way that you want them to go. But there's going to be this white light, and the white light is actually opening you up to some sort of new opportunity and protection to expand your ideas. Some of you have ideas that you want to expand on. And again, this is about knowledge, because it says healing and knowledge. So some of you are really knowledgeable about something, and you could be using this knowledge to expand your own existence and help others with the Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael is going to be really, really prominent for you during the Mercury retrograde. I feel like this angel, you could look up this angel and what the angel stands for. And this is the angel that's going to be connecting with you throughout this phase, because I feel with this group, you're going through a transition and you're learning to be happy again. Okay, there's something in your life that, again, has kind of stopped you from maybe feeling this happiness or feeling this expansion, and something is going to come through. I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough with all this white light here. There's going to be some sort of breakthrough that happens for you. And the third energy we have the healer. So this group is really going to be healing this Mercury retrograde. Some of you could be healing past family wounds, or like some sort of connection with your mother. Maybe you're healing a connection with your mother. Could be for some of you your father, because the sun represents the father. The healer is talking about, constantly and consistently healing. And it says, I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. So again, this is about something that it could be some sort of knowledge, okay? Some sort of spiritual knowledge that you are going to be using to help other people. Some of you are tarot readers, okay? Some of you are psychics. Some of you are Reiki masters or psychologists. This is about, even if you're not any of those, you could be in a profession where you're doing some sort of healing and helping others, doctors, for some of you, nurses. Whatever your profession is, it's something that helps and allows people to heal, and you are a healer. This is what it's talking about. So for those of you who feel maybe a little bit stuck or you haven't moved forward, this is about you healing and moving into an energy of shifting your focus into who you really are and what you're going to be doing to possibly help others, okay? You have the number 8, which is infinity. So this is about really, like, you're a natural healer and you're somebody who brings consistent healing, okay? So whenever you heal somebody, you touch somebody, or you do something about, anything related to your knowledge, and you help other people, this is about you actually using your love and your compassion to bring healing to other people. And I also feel for those of you who pick this deck, it's like whenever you help other people, you get this really strong feeling of healing for yourself. This group is like you're healers. You're very your energy, like when people are around you or you help other people, it automatically restores everybody. This is what this tarot deck is talking about. And it's really, some of you feel like you're not important as well too, sometimes. Not all of you, that's a small message. And Spirit is trying to tell you here is that during this Mercury retrograde, you will be needed. Okay, you will be needed. Your gifts will be needed. Your knowledge will be needed. Your love will be needed. So hopefully this is something that you're going to be focusing on. All right. So let's see what your tarot has to say. What are some of the energies that you're going to be working on? And then we're going to be pulling a couple more cards. Okay. So let's see what's going on for the first phase, which is the beginning period of the Mercury retrograde. Tell us about the first phase. Okay, so the first phase, the second phase, and the third phase. So remember, the third phase is the release period. The first phase is like the awakening. The third phase is working through something, and the first, second, and third. So the first is about this awakening that happens, and then the second part is about working through something, and the third part is about releasing it. Okay. The bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance card. Very, very spiritual. Like I said, there's a strong energy of spirituality here for many of you, and you're someone who's very spiritual. And if you haven't tapped into this energy, I feel like this is something that you will be awakening within yourself. So the awakening period for you is the Star card, the Tower, and the Moon. So something that has been hidden from you, that, with the Moon card, something that's been really hidden from you is going to be revealed, I feel, for you in this first period of the Mercury retrograde. And I feel whatever collapses for you, there's some sort of thing that you realize out of the blue. It could be something that happens out of the blue for you. It's almost like a blessing in disguise for this group. It's almost really good that something either comes tumbling down because something here wasn't based on truth. Okay, the Moon and the Tower, it's like whatever was hidden from you has to come to light. So something is going to be coming to light for you, and whatever is coming to light for you is actually going to bring you hope in your life. It's actually I'm hearing blessing in disguise. Some of you are Aquarius, some of you are Scorpio, or you could be Pisces who picked this tarot deck. I'm also getting Libra as well too. So I strongly feel whatever is happening for the first period of Mercury retrograde, it's something that may shock you. Okay, it may be very shocking. Something could be revealed around this period of time, but it's something that needed to happen. It needed to draw your attention to this because something was hidden from you. And whatever has been hidden from you, it has stopped you from healing. It stopped you from really tapping into who you are. A lot of you also, I feel with this first phase, you don't really know who you are. You're very powerful. This group, whoever chose this group, you're very powerful. And Spirit is trying to get in touch with you and let you know this, even though you don't know how to go about doing it. So there's something in your life here that has been hidden from you, and whatever has been hidden from you is going to be revealed to you, and it's actually going to bring you hope, and it's going to give you some sort of new direction. There's a new direction that you're going to be taking with the star card here, and a lot of you are going to feel peace, and you're going to feel relieved, that this has been this situation in your life has come to the forefront. Now, the other thing I want to mention with the first phase of this group, I feel you have to be a little bit open-minded, because whatever happens, a lot of you could look at it in a way where it's like, when it happens, you may kind of look at it as, oh, this is really bad. I just, I'm not really happy that this is what is going on in my life. A lot of you may not be happy that this happened, but what Spirit is saying that whatever's happening for you, okay, especially if it's something that happens out of your control, it's something shocking, it's something that needed to happen. And it's funny because this moon, when you look at this moon, it has that kind of eclipse kind of energy there. This is something that needed to happen. It's something that was hidden from you for a very long time. And then one day it's like, boom, something happens and it's all revealed. And you're like, wow, I can't believe it. And it could be something within yourself, okay? It doesn't have to be through somebody else. It could be something that happens within yourself, and you awaken to something. And when you awaken to this thing, you're like, wow, and it pushes you into this new direction, and your whole life just changes, okay? So I feel something here that's been hidden from you is going to be revealed, and it's going to push you into a new direction for the first week. And depending on how you take this energy, some of you may look at it from a perspective of, ugh, this is not good. I'm not happy that this happened. And others of you are going to be looking at the situation like, I'm glad this happened, because now I can take care of myself and I can move into this new direction, and I can really tap into who I am, because there's something about this group where you're very powerful, and a lot of you are going to be learning the level of your power during this Mercury retrograde. The second phase is about working through this thing that comes to your attention. And the Justice card and the Star card, again, you have the Star card here and the Moon card again. So this situation that's been hidden from you for a very long time, you're in this energy of like acceptance. You're like, okay, yeah, I can accept this. I know now what needs to be known. There's still some things that are hidden from you because, again, you're going to be working through these things, but I feel like things are going to be working in your favor, okay? When this first happens, you may be like, oh, this is not good. And then there's something about this situation where justice is served. So because something was hidden from you and you were exposed, a lot of you are going to be exposed. Something within your life is going to be exposed. And it's, for many of you, it may be scary when this exposure happens, but it's something that needed to happen because it's going to get you into this place of, one, hope, and two, of knowing who you are and not having to give your energy to people. Some of you are giving your energy to people and you're not getting anything in return for it, or some of you feel like you're being taken advantage of. That's going to end. This Mercury retrograde phase, that's going to end because you're going to be at peace with yourself, and you're going to be able to know who you are, and you're going to be able to move into a new direction, which is going to give you a fresh new idea of hope in your life. And this is about you getting in touch with yourself and your power. And Archangel Raphael, is actually going to help you get to where you need to get to. I still feel there's going to be things that are hidden from you, but there's one thing in particular that maybe you didn't have the full picture is going to be coming to light for you, and it's going to leave you into this place of peace, because the Justice card, which is Libra energy, is going to be able to get you into this place of feeling balanced again. And something that wasn't fair to you is going to be coming into fairness for you. So things are coming into balance and karma is being served. This is a time of karma. So the scales are being balanced out. Now, part of this middle ground for you is about acceptance. So your thing that you need to work through is about acceptance and realizing okay, I accept what happened. I accept what has been revealed and showed, because something's going to be shown to you. Something that was hidden is going to be shown. I don't feel everything's going to be shown to you, but bits and pieces are going to be shown to you. And it's almost like, I feel with this group, whatever you're working through, it's going to be something, it's almost a mystery, but you're going to be putting the pieces together. And as you put the pieces together, you're going to get more of a picture. There's going to be more of this like picture. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. This makes sense. And it's going to place you into this place of feeling balanced again and actually having the ability to move forward. So what is it that you're going to be releasing? Okay. What's coming back to you is some sort of secret. Something's going to be revealed to you in this phase, and it's going to allow you to move into acceptance. You have the Justice card again. So this is heavy karma. Something happened here. It's heavy karma, and you're going to be healing from it. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is here twice, which is telling me that this is a good thing that this happened for you. It's something that's going to bring you prosperity. And I also feel for this group, you're going to have an opportunity. It's going to be a major opportunity, because a lot of you, this group, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, and now you're at peace. This Mercury retrograde is about bringing peace into your life. And it's really about, just bringing you back to where you need to be. It's a very beautiful reading. The Wheel of Fortune twice is talking about your karma, which is your good karma. This is about you getting back all the good energy that you've given out. Because again, I really sense with this group, you feel like you've been taken advantage of. You feel like people haven't appreciated you. And the reason why I got that energy is because the first star card, you see the star energy, she's naked, right? She's exposed. So there's something about you that's exposed, or it could be something about a person that, you know, maybe you found the truth out about this person and it was exposed, but something here is going to be exposed, and it's going to bring you into this energy of feeling accepted, like acceptance, like, okay, I accept that, and now you're covered, and you are learning that you don't need to expose yourself. You know, you have the power just by, you know, being yourself and not having to expose yourself. And this is a truth that you're going to be learning. And then you're stepping into this justice power, which is, yeah, I have confidence. This is about you getting your confidence back and getting back to being balanced spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, all of these things. And after you go through this phase of healing, acceptance, realizing the truth about a situation, you have the Wheel of Fortune twice. So this is about a major opportunity that's coming in for you. And for some of you, you know, at first when this opportunity comes, you may be like, oh my goodness, like it's shocking. This Mercury retrograde is very shocking for you, but it's going to release you in a way where you're a new person. You're going to be a completely new person. And again, this is about a new phase. This is happening to you, group number one, because spirit, the angels, spirit is trying to prepare you for this new opportunity, the changes that are coming for you. A lot of you can't get into this energy of the Wheel of Fortune until you go through this. Okay, so this is what you're going to be going through. Let's pull a couple more oracle cards for you. For the first phase, let's pull one card. Okay. And we have reach for your dreams. So this is about you reaching for your dreams and achieving your dreams. And whatever this shock is that you experience is actually preparing you for something bigger. And it says, I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. So this is about something is happening to you in your life that needs to happen to get you back to this level of confidence. Because a lot of you, whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's almost like you don't know your worth. And you're going to be learning your worth and learning that you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. A lot of you have been trying to prove yourself, or, you know, you feel like you're not worthy of something, but that's not true. Your dreams are coming true here. Okay. And spirit is preparing you for that in the first phase. The second phase, we have spark of divine. Yes. So this is about you actually stepping into that power. The second phase of Mercury retrograde is like, okay, acceptance, right? Stepping into the divine, sparks of divine. And that's number 27. It says, I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of all creation. So this is about you realizing who you are. Okay. You are a spark of divine. You have very strong energy in you. Some of you are healers. You are really important to society. Some of you don't feel that way. Some of you, sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, or, you know, I need to expose myself, or I need to do all of these things to fit in. It's like, no, 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 no. You could still have this mysterious energy about yourself and still be very important here, which is what the spark of divine is talking about. You are a spark in this collective, and the world needs you. This is energy of somebody who doesn't know their value, and you're going to be realizing this, and whatever karma that has been put on you, whatever issues that you've experienced are going to be released and allow you to move into this new energy of abundance with the Wheel of Fortune. So major transitions happening for this group, and it's one that's going to prepare you for a new beginning that's going to be very prosperous. Lots of changes are happening for you, lots of changes for this group, and it's beautiful. It's very beautiful energy. The last card we have, which is the release, is water element. Yeah, so this is about, you know, going through this Mercury retrograde in the water sign, the water element. Some of you are a water sign, and it says, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Yes, a lot of you are going to be going through changes. You have number 11. The number 11 is that door, that portal that opens for you. So something opens for you. Again, something that you felt very stuck for a very long time is now going to be open for you, and you're going to be released. So this is like it's not only a healing that you're going through, but it's also a recognizing. I think we had recognize here. Yeah, the sun card, illumination. So you're going to be recognizing something about yourself that was hidden with this moon card, and it's because of your karma. Your karma is really good here, and you're going to be having this abundance. A lot of you have felt stuck for a very long time. Not anymore. After this Mercury retrograde, what's coming back to you during this Mercury retrograde is the realization of who you are and the importance of who you are in this society. Even though on the 3D level you may not feel that way, Spirit is trying to connect with you and let you know about who you are, the importance of who you are, and they're going to be illuminating that, so you don't have to overexpose yourself. Okay, this overexposing yourself, not anymore. This is going to be about you stepping into your power, Justice card. Okay, stepping into this power and getting back into balance, and then going for the release, which is your fortune, your good karma. Okay, so this is what I have for group number 1. I really hope that this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some sort of insight into what is going to happen for you. Another thing I want to mention with this group, for some of you, there's something about it, you know, if you're not really spiritual and you're more into the love, I have a message from the divine. Divine is telling me that some of you are dealing with somebody who's been very secretive towards you, and you're going to be, something about this person is going to be revealed to you. And this is something that's going to set you free. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so somebody is hiding something from you, but you're going to be set free is what I'm hearing. Something about being set free. Okay, all right, so we're going to move to group number 2, which is the group number 2. This is going to be the Tree of Life. And if you don't know what the Tree of Life is, you can look it up online. This is like the Tree of Knowledge. Okay, so for those of you who picked this bottle, the green bottle here, this is about the Tree of Life. This is about knowledge. This is about sacred knowledge. It's about things that have been hidden from us for many, many years. You're going to be tapping into this esoteric knowledge. This is about astrology. It's about human design. It's about tarot. It's esoteric. So very spiritual energy here. If you chose this, it's a very spiritual kind of vibe that I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you during the Mercury retrograde and the phases that you're going to be going through. I'm getting a lot of earth tones with this group. So you're really into earth, like beige, brown, like earthy kind of tones, very subtle kind of tones like beige, burgundy, very subtle kind of tones. And it's a very down to earth energy. Some of you who chose this could be Virgo. I'm getting Virgo and Taurus very strongly with this deck. I'm also getting Cancer and Gemini for this group. Now, if those aren't your signs, those could be people that you're dealing with or people that are in your life at this time. There's something that has been hidden from you with this group. There's something that's been hidden. It's going to be revealed to you. And it's going to give you more knowledge. Something about knowledge here. Learning. experiencing, going to the next level. Peace I'm getting as well too. And something about releasing somebody or releasing something. Something has to be released during this this retrograde. Okay, first card we have for you is abundance. Yes. Okay. So you are going to be stepping into your abundance. This is what's coming towards you. This is an opportunity. A lot of you are going to be stepping into the opportunity of abundance. This could be financial. This could be abundance of love, abundance of spiritual knowledge. We have the all-seeing eye up there. So this means you are going to be seeing, connecting spiritually with some sort of abundance that's going to be entering into your life. Okay, so this is very strong energy of we have cloves here, we have orange, we have peel, and we have cinnamon. Okay, so these could be very important or prominent things to you. Some of you are using this energy to create abundance during the Mercury retrograde. The next card we have for you is wisdom. Yes. So this group is very smart. There's something about you. Some of you have hidden knowledge. Again, stepping into astrology, tarot, all of that. There's something about you. You could be very psychic, this group. Wisdom. So you have a lot of wisdom. You could be sharing this wisdom. We have September 30th and October 27th. I believe that's Libra energy. Some of you are Libras with this wisdom card. So the wisdom is talking about you tapping into your wisdom. And I also feel the wisdom that you have is going to lead to your abundance. So for those of you who pick this group, I strongly feel you have some sort of wisdom and you could be using the wisdom that you have to create your own abundance. And this could be financial. For some of you, you're using your wisdom to tap into your abundance, okay? Knowledge, experience, all of this. This is something that the world needs from you, okay? So hopefully you're using this wisdom that you have to tap into your abundance. And the final card for this Mercury retrograde that we have for you is good fortune. Wow. So this group, if you chose this group, a lot of good things are going to be coming to you. I feel like this Mercury retrograde is actually going to benefit you probably a lot, okay? Good fortune, wisdom, and abundance. So through your knowledge and your wisdom, you're going to be creating abundance and good fortune for yourself. And I also feel for some of you, this could be new love that's coming in because of your good karma. There's something really good coming in towards you because we have that cup and it's full. The cup is full. So good fortune is coming to you, wisdom. And this is a very powerful energy. For those of you who pick this tarot deck, your energy is very powerful. You know, your good energy rubs off on other people. So this is a very strong, solid group. You know, if you chose this, good things. This is about good karmas coming back to you. You have some sort of knowledge, wisdom that can create a lot of abundance for you. I'm also hearing don't let other people tell you who you are. You know who you are, okay? And if you don't know who you are, this Mercury retrograde is going to show you and teach you who you are. And this is what's coming towards you during this Mercury retrograde. Abundance, wisdom, tapping into your knowledge, not letting other people hold you back. For some of you, people have been holding you back. Yeah, Tower card. And you're not going to be putting up with that anymore. You're like, no, I know who I am. I know that I have wisdom. I have something to contribute. Some of you feel like maybe you have something to contribute into the world, but you haven't been able to solidify this yet, or you haven't been able to put it in motion. This Mercury retrograde is about you recognizing your wisdom, your abundance, and your good fortune. Okay. So let's see the phases. We have phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. The phase 1 is about the awakening. The phase 2 is going through it, accepting it and going through it. And phase 3 is release. Actually, phase 2 is working through. You're going to be working through something. So let's see for the first phase, we're looking at the awakening for you. What is your awakening during this Mercury retrograde? The awakening. A lot of you want love as well too. I'm feeling like you're wanting love, but it hasn't been coming towards you. Spirit is saying you need to tap into your own abundance first before you move forward, because a lot of you are still learning the value within who you are and what you stand for. You have the Fool card. So this is about a new beginning that's happening for you. This is the awakening. You're realizing a new beginning is coming in and something's going to set you free. Okay. We have the Fool card again, which means again, a huge beginning is happening for you. During the solar eclipse, the release, the awakening and the release is about a new beginning that's happening for you. For some of you, you're afraid of this new beginning, but it's going to be something that is going to be very beneficial for you. And then you're going to be, the awakening that happens for you, it's like, wow, it's a strong new beginning for you. And we have the Emperor card. So this new beginning that's happening for you, I strongly feel it's going to bring stability in your life. Emperor card. Some of you are Aries who chose this deck. Okay, so let's see what you're going to be working through. Okay, what you're going to be working through. We have the Tower. We have the Hangman. And we have the Temperance. Okay, and what are you going to be releasing after all of this? The Tower, the Moon card, and the Chariot. Yeah, wow. Okay, very powerful energy. All right. So for group number 2, I feel there's a brand new beginning happening for you. And you may not know about this new beginning, but it's something that's going to bring you good fortune and it's going to bring stability. A lot of you have felt for the longest time that there's been a lack of stability in your life. And there's something here with the new beginning where you're going to be accepting this awakening of a new beginning that's happening. At first, I feel you're going to be really scared with this new beginning. You may not like this new beginning, but it's actually something that's going to set you free. And it's going to bring you back to a place of feeling at peace with yourself. And also I feel with the Emperor card, this is about stability that's coming to you. For some of you, you're asking about love. This group is asking about love. I can hear you saying, at me in the screen saying, well, what about love? You're a very spiritual person. Right now, you're tapping into that spirituality, but you're also interested in love. And the good fortune for you that's coming towards you is this Emperor. Some of you are attracting an Emperor kind of energy. It could be masculine or feminine. And this new person who's coming into your life is actually somebody who's going to bring stability towards you. Could be somebody who's a father figure, or you could be having children with this person. This person who's coming into your life. It's a new beginning. This person who's coming into your life is actually going to bring you very good fortune. This person is bringing you good fortune. Okay. However, I feel this new beginning is happening for you. It's only the beginning. This is only the beginning. This person is going to bring a lot of stability into your life. It could be, again, it could be divine masculine or divine feminine. It doesn't have to be one or the other. This is a person, and it doesn't have to just be love. It could be somebody very important entering your life. And whoever this person is that's entering into your life is going to allow you to have this new beginning. Again, at first, you're going to be afraid. Like, I don't know if I can do this. But what you need to realize is that this new beginning, you're ready for this new beginning because you have all the knowledge. You've actually acquired so much knowledge about this new beginning. Could be acquiring knowledge about this new person to move forward into this abundance. Okay. Some of you are afraid of your abundance, afraid of your universal gifts, your spiritual gifts that are going to be coming towards you in this time. This is what's coming back to you. A lot of you have forgotten this, and you're going to be stepping into this abundance and wisdom and good fortune. And somebody's coming into your life to help you with that. Okay. It could be a divine masculine. I'm strongly picking up divine masculine energy. Somebody who knows what they want. They're stable. They're someone who follows the rules. They have virtue, and they're going to bring good fortune into your life. Okay. So this is about the awakening that's happening for you, which is, wow, new beginning. Okay. What you need to work through, okay, which is coming back to you. You need to work through something in order to have this, good fortune. You're going to be having a very shocking, there's something with the Tower card here. It's always shocking. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Something's being broken down because it's left you in a place of feeling stuck. Something has left you feeling blocked. Even though you have abundance, you have wisdom, you have all of this, it's naturally given to you. For some of you, it's innately given to you, meaning you've had this since birth. Something's blocked you from getting this energy. And a lot of you are like, I'm a good person. I don't know why things aren't working out for me. Why is it that I always have to struggle. I feel like you've been going through this phase of struggling. You know you have abundance, you know you have wisdom, you know you have good fortune. This person is coming in to show you that. They're going to be a catalyst for you. If you don't know what catalyst is, it's somebody who comes in and kind of facilitates this change, okay? So it's a change that a lot of you feel like you can't do on your own, and this is why this person's entering into your life, because they're going to be a catalyst to help you get into these energies of the abundance, wisdom, and good fortune, right? And then the what you're working through for the middle phase is this realization that's going to happen. Something's being broken down because it's no longer useful to you. Something is no longer useful to you, and it's kind of left you in this place of feeling like, oh wow, you're going to be looking at things from a completely different perspective with the Hangman energy, which is at the center of the reading. So whenever it's at the center of the reading, we know that yeah, you're kind of going to be in this place of not knowing what to do with the Hangman energy, but within time, Temperance card, you're going to be realizing something very divinely guided. So this is a group that is being very divinely guided because you weren't able to connect with your divine powers, which is natural abundance, natural wisdom, natural good fortune. This person within time is going to be they're going to be somebody who just appears into your life. And you may have this feeling like, wow, I can't believe I met this person. And whoever you're meeting, for some of you, it's a soulmate that you're meeting. And for others of you, this person is somebody who's divinely been guided towards you. The divine put this person in your life for a reason. There's going to be a lot of synchronicities as well, too. Like, you know, it's like when you meet somebody, it's like everything is like, it's synchronized, right? And you're like, this is really, it kind of feels, this group, it kind of feels like, wow, you're shocked in a way where it's like, it's almost like you don't have to do anything. You know, all the struggle that you've been feeling up until this point, you're like, I don't have to do anything anymore. It's divinely guided with the Temperance. What you're going to be releasing is this thing that's been holding you back. There's something that's been holding you back, something that's been hidden from you, and that's going to end during this Mercury retrograde. So you're not only are you tapping into who you are, that's what's coming back to you, is tapping into your natural abundance, natural wisdom, and natural good fortune. Something that's no longer working for you anymore, that's been hidden from you, has been blocking you. This could be a person, this could be an institution, this could be just a job for some of you that's just been holding you back. Something could be an institution, some place of work, or some place that you've been in. It could also be a home for some of you, but something that you've been kind of connected to for a very long time. This is, I'm talking years. You've been connected to this thing. It's been hidden from you. It's been blocking you. Something here has been blocking your abundance, wisdom, and good fortune. And this person, whoever this is, they're going to come in and they're going to take you out of this Hangman energy, because you've been in this Hangman energy of feeling stuck. Not anymore, not after this Mercury retrograde. Why? Because we have the Chariot card, and the Chariot is ruled by Cancer and Pisces, right? Well, actually Cancer. Chariot is ruled by Cancer and Tarot, but Pisces, because of the moon here, which is things that are hidden, we have the Chariot card. You're going to be moving forward into your abundance, wisdom, and good fortune. Why? Because of this person. Whoever this is who's coming in towards you, they're divinely guided, and there's someone here that's going to help you to move forward because you've been feeling stuck for such a long time. This group's been feeling stuck for such a long time. For a small percentage of you, there's somebody in your life that you're going to have to let go of during this Mercury retrograde because they've been holding you back. They could be a part of this institution that you're in, okay? For some of you, it's a group that you've been in for a very long time. And, you know, this is about you going on your own and believing in yourself, because the good fortune, wisdom, and abundance is something you naturally have from birth. You've had that. And this person comes in and shows you that because you've been in a Hangman energy of feeling stuck. And the divine's like, no, I don't want you to be stuck anymore. Like they're your angels, they're coming in to release you. Because some of you have felt like you haven't had the control. You haven't been able to tap into this energy. And this is what you're going to be releasing. Either a place that you've been so connected to, you're going to be releasing it, or a person. And a new person's going to be coming into your life. And the new person's going to bring you this, this energy of feeling like you know your worth. This person's going to show you your worth. Okay, because a lot of you don't know that. And something here has been holding you back. For a very long time, actually. Okay, so let's get an oracle card for the first phase, which is the awakening that's happening for you, this new beginning that's going to be happening for you. Wow. This group, you're being released from something that's been holding you back. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, clarity. You're going to get clarity on this situation. Something that's been holding you back you're going to be released. Wow. I'm getting goosebumps from this. You're going to get clarity. This person, whoever this person is that's coming into your life, they're divinely guided. They're going to give you clarity. And this person, whoever this person is, they have a very strong energy, and there's somebody that people don't mess with. They know not to mess with this person. This person is the king of the castle. Or the queen of the castle. There's somebody who people don't mess with this person. They're very powerful. They bring clarity to you. This is somebody who's going to bring you support. The support that you haven't gotten in your life for a long time, because certain people have been holding you back, and that's not going to happen anymore. The divine is not allowing it anymore, because your good fortune is coming out. Your good fortune is going to be released and brought into the ethers, and things are going to start moving forward for you after a long period of stagnation. Let's see the second phase that's happening for you, which is what you need to work through. Working through releasing this person who's been holding you in the hangman energy. For some of you, you think it's normal to feel like this or be I feel you're being restricted in some sort of institution, or could be a place of work or just a group. This has been holding you back, okay? It doesn't have to be an institution. It could just be something, an energy. It could be a person. It could be anything. But this thing has been, it's going to be broken down. This is what you're going to be working through during this Mercury retrograde. So let's get an oracle card and see what else we need to know about this second phase that's happening for you. The second phase. Wow. Group number 2, I love your reading. It's so beautiful. Wow. There's something you're releasing, and this has been going on for years now, and you've been stuck. Oh, wow. This new beginning is going to be very powerful for you. I love it. Very powerful. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Oh, healing. Okay. So you're going to be, excuse me, you're going to be going through a healing phase. This second phase of Mercury, which is usually the second week, you're going through a healing. Things are being brought back into balance, and you're divinely guided. Your angels are coming in to heal you, because whatever the second phase for you, you're going to be letting something go that's been holding you back. A lot of you can't start this new beginning until you let something go. Whatever you're letting go, you're not going to be initiating letting go. Divine is going to come in, break something down, and you're going to be like, okay, now it's time to move forward. Because a lot of you weren't able to get into this new energy. This is why certain people are coming into your life now, 1. And 2, something that has not been good for you, that's been hidden, is going to be released. And that's going to bring on a healing for you. Okay? All right. Now the release part, let's get an oracle card for the release. You're letting go of something very big for years. It's been holding you back. Yeah. Okay. Inspiration, yeah. So once you release this and you go through your healing and you get clarity, this is when the inspiration comes, and it's almost like there was a block. Somebody was blocking you. Some of you, a small percentage of you, and I usually don't talk about this on my channel, but I need to mention it because Spirit's telling me. Some of you, there's been black magic done here, okay? Yeah, I know I don't like talking about that, but I need to mention it because some of you, that's confirmation for some of you, okay? Yeah. Some black magic's been done here, and somebody's been holding you back. For some of you, it's a person, and for others of you, it's a group of people, or it's one specific person that has envy or has some sort of some of you are connected to this person. It's a person in your family. For others of you, it could be an organization. I keep getting organization, group. It's like this group you've been connected to for many years, and it's just been holding you back, and it's been killing your inspiration. But it's when you get released, look at this person's face. They're like, ha ha ha, I won. This is about you winning. Look at this. You've went through so much, this group, that whatever is being released this time around is going to move you forward, and it's going to bring a lot of happiness. I love this. I'm so glad group number 2, that you are going to be experiencing this new found energy, this wisdom, this good fortune, and there's people here to help you do that. Okay, so don't feel like you're alone. I hope this reading helped you. Group number 2, I am sending you lots of love and light. And like I said, don't allow these energies to hold you back, because you were born with natural wisdom, natural abundance. You have gifts that a lot of you have. This group, or these group of people, or whoever you're dealing with here, they've been trying to suppress that from you, and that's not going to happen anymore. The divine won't allow it to happen anymore. Okay, so I hope that helped you. Let's move on to group number 3. All right, group number 3. Okay. Okay, group number 3, welcome. Okay, so for those of you who picked the Goddess Oracle, the Goddess Oracle is about the divine feminine. This is energy of, being naturally beautiful. For those of you who picked the Goddess Oracle, you're naturally beautiful. You're going to be tapping into that natural beauty that you have. This is the bottle, the yellow bottle, which is illumination. We're talking about illumination. And for some of you, you're in a very dark place right now in your life. The Goddess Oracle is about being, for me anyways, just based on my intuition, I'm getting feelings of feeling kind of stuck a little bit. Not completely stuck, but there's something here that may, this is about you reaching a new level in your life. You're wanting to move to a next level. You haven't reached your full potential. If you pick the Goddess Oracle, you haven't reached your full potential yet, but you're on this path of reaching a full potential. This is all about you, by the way. This is about your development. This is about you developing your skills, you developing your image in the world. Some of you haven't reached your full potential. This is what I'm hearing. This is about reaching your full potential, moving into a direction of growth, okay? And something here, I'm getting release. What else? Something about you haven't reached your full potential, and you know that. You haven't reached your full potential, and you keep trying to, but you get distracted. There's something that distracts you. For some of you, it could be a person in your life that's putting you down, that may make you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy. That's for a small percentage of you. I'm getting with this group, you're either really dominant and really outspoken, or you're not at all. Some of you are really quiet, very quiet, and you allow people to sometimes influence you as well. But you're a natural influencer, and you may not know that. You may not know your power. You also, again, you haven't reached your full potential, and this Mercury retrograde is going to be about you reaching your full potential. Okay, so the first card we have is selfhood. Yes. So this is about, look at this person, how confident they are. You're working on your confidence. You're working on your becoming clear on what you want and aiming for something. There's something here you're aiming for. This moon here, it's talking about the solar eclipse that's going to happen in the sign of Cancer. So the whatever you're going through now during the Mercury retrograde is actually going to bring you this requirement to become more clear on how you're going to execute certain projects, certain ideas, there's certain things you're planning for, but you haven't been able to be clear on them. And it's kind of like, I'm getting an energy of like, enough is enough. I need to be more clear. I need to have a vision. Some of you are going to be creating a schedule, small percentage of you creating a schedule because you've been distracted and you're like, not anymore. You're stepping into your power. Okay. The selfhood is about stepping into your power and becoming clear on what it is that you want. Also, you have I believe that's a deer. Don't quote me if, I think it's a deer, but whatever this is, I'm getting Bambi from this. You're going to want to look this animal up as the animal totem, and this could be giving you some more insight into this. So again, I really picked up, when I first picked this deck up, I was really picking up on feminine power. So if you pick this card, even if you're a divine masculine, you're going to be stepping in your power. This is about you. I don't really feel this is about love. For some of you, it might be. We're going to see the cards, but it's really about you getting more clear on who you are and your power, and becoming more structured, because some of you lack some sort of structure in your life, and that's what's holding you back. You're not reaching your full potential, and Spirit wants you to reach your full potential. Okay. All right. So let's see what the second energy is for you. We have Isis. Okay, so some of you are mothers, okay, who picked this deck, or you have a strong connection with your mother, and there could be something developing there. Some of you just had children, or you had a baby. Isis energy is really strong here. You could be connected with Isis here, and it says mothering. So again, some of you are going to be connecting with children. Maybe you are like a mother figure, but you're really needed here. The mothering card is talking about a need. What does mothering represent? It represents the new beginning. It represents the security of the mother. This is very spiritual energy. This is about, with the Isis card, I feel that with the mothering, you're really needed. There's something about you. You are required and needed. Okay, let's see what the second card is. Okay, and we have change. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have change. Something here needs to change, and you know that. There's some sort of power, divine energy that's stepping in, and it's going to break something down, and it could be a little bit scary for some of you, but it's change that's much needed here, okay? Again, something's been hidden from you, your power, your energy. Some of you, like I said, you're connecting with your mother. Your mother wants to connect with you, I'm getting. Stepping in your power, your mother wants to connect to you, and changes. Okay, let's see. And for those of you who had a mother that passed on, she's in this reading. She's connecting with you during this this Mercury retrograde, because the Cancer represents the mother. So mother's in the middle here. For those of you who lost your mother, she's here in this reading. Yeah. And if you haven't lost your mother, she's still with you. Like, even if you've been disconnected with her, or some of you have maybe had an argument with your mom, or there's been some sort of trauma that happened with your mother, and this is what could have been holding you back because of maybe the experiences that you had with your mother. But your mother, I'm really picking up those of you who lost a mother, or if you, like, your mother passed away, she's here with you. She's here with you. She's always with you, actually. You may feel her around, and you may get certain insights, certain signs that she's around. Okay. And your mother, even if it's, if it's not your mother, it's some prominent feminine figure, and she's bringing change. Somebody here is bringing change that's much needed. You've not been reaching your potential, and that's going to change, is what that's saying here. Okay. So let's see what the energy is going to be. What is the awakening that's going to happen for this group? There's an awakening, then there's resolving, working through an issue, and then releasing it. So let's see what the awakening is for this group, for the Mercury retrograde. Okay. So this is the awakening. What you're going to be working through. And what you're going to be releasing. Okay. Now, this reading, I feel, this group, actually, not this reading, this group, it's, if you chose this group, there's many of you, there's not one story here. There's actually multiple stories. I will try to get in touch with all the stories. It's going to be different for everyone, because for those of you who picked this group, there's not one message, there's not two messages, there's many messages here. And for some of you, you feel confused. This is why you need to get into the selfhood, because you're confused. There's a bit of confusion here, and a lot of you are trying to turn inwards. I'm getting certain energy of love here. There's a connection here that you're questioning. And we're going to talk about that more. But first, let's keep it simple. Okay. This group, I'm going to be honest with you, you have a lot going on, and you could feel a little bit confused. You have a lot going on. That's what I feel. This Mercury retrograde is going to be about you turning inward. Okay, the awakening for you is turning inward. Notice how with the Hermit card here, we have Hermit number 1, we have Hermit number 2. This is about you looking inward first, spending a lot of time by yourself, and then you kind of, you know, during the full moon, well, actually the solar eclipse that's happening, which you're going to be moving towards that during this Mercury retrograde. Yeah, you're going to get clarity on something. Whatever you've been contemplating or thinking about, it's going to bring you this energy of strength. Okay, some of you are Leos who picked this. Or you could have a Leo that's coming into your life bringing you change. And this change that's coming in for you is going to require you to have strength. Some of you are introverts who picked this tarot deck. Or you're tapping into your introversion. And through that introversion, you're going to get clarity on the path that you need to take. You've had a little bit of confusion in terms of your path, and your mother, whoever your mother was, whether you were connected to her or not, I feel like this group was very strongly connected to a mother figure here. You know, even if it wasn't your biological mother, I feel she's trying to send you messages about how you can get out of this hermit energy, because you've been in this energy of feeling like not necessarily down, but kind of like needing to go within and think about certain things that have happened and transpired in your life. And usually you're not like that, but it's something that here is going to bring the change that you need and this awakening that's happening. So I feel for the first week in Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of looking within first before you even get into this energy of what you need to work through. You know, so the second phase, which is what you need to really work through, this is something that's coming back to you. There could be a relationship. Maybe you were connected with somebody and you could have had a breakup for some of you, or you could be really connected to somebody now. I feel you're going to be realizing something about this connection that you haven't learned. It's kind of like a wake up for you. For others of you, it's a truth that you're going to find out about this connection, whether it's something that you want to move forward to. You and your person are very different. You may look a lot different from this person, or you could be from different cultural backgrounds. A lot of you are contemplating about this connection. Now, for others of you who don't have a connection, I feel like you are manifesting this. You are learning how to tap into your ability to manifest. A lot of you didn't know how to do this, but you have strong feminine energy. This group has strong feminine energy. Even if you're a masculine energy, you have strong feminine energy. You can have a lot of women around you. And this connection is something that you're going to be manifesting, or you have already manifested this. The Judgment card is about something that you're waking up to, something that comes in. It brings one clarity because of the sword here, but it also brings a deep realization, and this is something that you're going to be confronting. It has something to do with a connection or a relationship, definitely about love. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini here, Aries, we have Taurus, and we have Libra and Virgo and Leo. Okay, like I said Aries too. Yeah. So you're going to be working through a relationship, getting clarity on this relationship, waking up to this relationship, and manifesting something here. Okay. For this group, I may have to do some clarifications because I'm getting a lot of stories. Okay, and what you're going to be releasing is, some of you could be releasing yourself from a commitment. Maybe you were in a commitment, or there could be something that needs to be balanced, but there is a new beginning that's happening for you. And once you release this energy, this new beginning is going to happen. So for this group, I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's a lot of confusion here. This is why you're looking in. You're trying to like take time to look within your situation that you've been going through. Yeah, you're going to be looking within. There's a strong energy of looking within. Okay. So let's see what the Lovers card is all about, because this could vary for many of you, but I'm going to try to get one story here. Just know that if you are concerned about a relationship, it's here, and there's something that you need to work through within that connection before you can move forward and manifest. Some of you feel blocked. I'm getting you feel blocked because of a relationship. And you're going to get clarity about this. Let's clarify the Lovers, please. clarify the Lovers. I usually don't have to clarify in a reading, but when there's a lot of confusion like there is in this one, I have to clarify. Yeah, to clarify. Okay, Lovers. Okay, tell me about the Lovers. Okay, we have the High Priestess. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, you intuitively know that this is something that you may have to let go of, or for some of you, again, it could be different for everyone. Something about a connection, the timing wasn't right for you and this person, but I feel there's going to be a new energy coming in. This could be this new soulmate connection that's coming in for you. Some of you have abandonment issues and you're working through this. Like I said, this is very internal. Spirit is telling me here there's a need to work on yourself first before you have this. You really want this spiritual connection. You want soulmate energy. This is something that you may not talk about, but it's coming for you. There's a new beginning that's happening for you, and it's about new love. For those of you who picked this, you're going to be either attracting a new love partner or attracting some sort of divinely guided spiritual connection, which is the Ace of Cups. But the thing that you have to be careful of here is Spirit is saying you need to use your intuition about this connection. Because there's abandonment issues here. I don't know if it's this person that created the abandonment issues, or this could come from your mother. It's something to do with past experiences that you've experienced and you're using your intuition. But I also feel like a lot of you are watching tarot readings to tap into this connection because for some of you, it feels good. This connection, it feels good. It's something that you're attracting. Either you've already attracted it or you will be attracting it, and it's going to be new love. And for some of you, there could be a little bit of a feeling of being worried that maybe this person will leave you. It's too good to be true. What if this person leaves me? What if it doesn't work out? What if, there's like a poverty consciousness here too. This is about releasing that. This is what you need to release, and really look at things for what they are, which is the Judgment card. Everything you need to know about this connection will be revealed to you within time. It could be revealed to you within the Mercury retrograde, and you're manifesting this. You're manifesting truth. You're manifesting the change. Some of you are already in a connection and you want change with this person, and that's going to come. There's going to be a renewal. So either you're already in a connection and there's going to be a renewal, because the Ace of Cups is my renewal card. It's either new love coming in or a renewal within a connection. For some of you, you're in a connection with somebody. Maybe you spent some time away from this person. Maybe you separated from this person and you had to think a lot about this person and whether or not this is something that you want. But intuitively, you know a lot about this connection already. It's almost like you question your knowledge, and Spirit's like you're already spiritually in touch with this connection and what it means for you. The connection here is very spiritual between you and this person, and you're going to be realizing that. This is something that you're going to be working through. For some of you, it could be a connection, a strong connection that you had with somebody is going to come back to you. And through this connection that's coming back to you, you're going to be having an awakening and a new beginning. Okay? All right. So let's clarify the Hierophant, because you're going to be releasing possibly a strong commitment, but we're going to see here what that means. Something's being brought into balance. For others of you, I have to mention this, you could be going through a divorce or disconnecting from this person. That's not going to be for everyone, but like I said, this reading is very specific, and it's specific for those of you who are watching it. Your situation is very unique. You have a very unique situation that you're in, and it's not a normal situation. Like when people look at your life, I don't want to say your life is not normal, but there's something about you that's different. And for some of you, you may feel alienated at times. But this is because you are a pioneer. Like you could be an Aquarius or an Aries, and you're a pioneer. Like you do things different because you're bringing like a breath of fresh air into the world and into your life. The Hierophant here, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you could be releasing a connection that you were in. Could be a marriage that you're releasing, or it could also be a strong commitment that you're releasing. Some of you are releasing a Taurus. And whoever this person is, you had a very strong connection with them. And if you're releasing a long-term commitment, there's a new commitment that's coming in for you. There's a new energy. It may not happen right away, but this is the change. This is talking about the change. Remember, you got the oh yeah card, the oh yeah change. See? So some of you are afraid or scared of the changes that are coming in, and this is why you're going into this hermit energy of thinking a lot. And Spirit is saying there's a need for you to have strength within this time of change. You're manifesting. The reason why this change is happening for you is because you haven't, like I said at the beginning of the reading before I pulled any cards, I felt you haven't reached your full potential. Some of you were in a connection, you just weren't reaching your full potential. And you either had to leave that connection, or this person could have left you, whatever the case is, you had to release it because you weren't reaching your full potential within it, and it was holding you back. Some of you, your mother was trying to send you this message. She was giving you certain signs, okay? Even if your mother's still alive, she was trying to talk to you or give you some sort of signs on structure, bringing structure into your life. This person wasn't doing that for you. And there's a new connection that's coming in. This is why you have the Fool card. So what you're releasing is actually going to allow something new to come in, because the thing is a lot of you are afraid to maybe release this person. 9 of Swords. 4 of Swords, you're going to be healing, but you're also trying to figure out why things didn't work. You're like, why didn't this connection work? I don't understand. Everything was good. I thought me and this person were going to be soulmates. I thought we were going to be together forever. What happened? You're like, I want to know what happened. And Spirit's saying you don't need to know what happened. What you need to know is that this person was not for you. And at one point, it may have seemed like this person was for you. Like you were going to have a new beginning. But I think the reason, to be honest with you, why you're looking into this, I feel you're looking into this. You're the one that's kind of overthinking this. Intuitively, okay, if you want to know, for this group number 3, I feel like this is because this person was not able to give you structure in your life. For a small percentage of you, this person may have been putting you down, may have been kind of like, I'm getting this energy of, is it gaslighting? Love bombing? I'm getting gaslighting, love bombing. It may have been something that you didn't want to confront. Like this group here, you're quiet. I'm getting a quiet energy. Like you're submissive, you're humble, you're somebody who you don't really fight for anything. You're kind of like, okay, that's just kind of how it is. And if you're not like that, you're somebody who really fights for something, or you're somebody who's like, I'm getting more of a submissive energy with this group. You're stepping into your power because this relationship from the past, okay, intuitively you knew that this was not something you intuitively knew that this was something that you had to kind of leave. It just wasn't fulfilling for you. 5 of Pentacles, it's not fulfilling. It just wasn't, you weren't reaching your full potential here. And you're realizing that, Judgment card. The thing that I find very interesting about this reading is what you're working through is your ability to manifest, which is part of the changes. Notice how this Divine Feminine, you can be Divine Masculine as well, she's been through a lot. This is somebody, if you pick this group, you've been through a lot. And now you're stepping into your power. That's the change that's happening during this Mercury retrograde. What's coming back to you is your power. Look at this. Look at this energy. Looks like the same person. Look at this. The awakening, the release. The awakening. I don't think I have to really talk about this. The awakening, the release. So you're stepping back into your power. You're going from being dried up, tired, overworked in a situation that wasn't working for you, into your power. This is your power. And now you're healing and everything's coming back into balance for you after you let go of this connection, after you heal. This Mercury retrograde is about healing, finding your power, the change, connecting more with your mother because your mother knows best. I'm hearing your mother knows best. Your mother knows best. Stealthhood, You have a path now. You have a new way of doing things after you release something and you heal. And Spirit is saying, don't look into this because it just was not meant for you. There's something new coming in for you. Ace of Cups. And it's something that's going to be fair. It's going to be just. It's going to be, it's karma. This new connection that's coming in, it's karma. Some of you, it could be an Aries or a Libra that's coming in. Okay, so there's a brand new beginning happening for you. Again, some of you are afraid of this new beginning. You're scared, but it's going to be something that you need. It's actually something that's needed. You don't really have a choice here. I'm sorry. You don't really have a choice here, group number 3. Spirit is bringing you a new opportunity for change. This is all about change, okay? So let's pull a couple more cards for the awakening phase. Let's know a little bit more about the awakening phase for this group. The awakening. Wow, I love this. You know, you're finally stepping into your power. I love it. This is something that you're stepping into now. You haven't stepped into this. Yeah. Okay. Home. So you're finally getting in touch with something that is involving your home. This is involving your inner light, your inner peace. Home is about feeling comfortable. When you're in your home, you feel comfortable. This is not, it doesn't have to be, literal, like your literal home. For some of you, it could be your literal home. You're meditating a lot. You're getting in touch. Again, remember how I said this reading is about you. This is about you. It's not about the other person. It's not about why things didn't work. It's not about why things have to change. This is about you getting back to who you are, home. This is you getting back to being in your comfort zone. Because you weren't. For a long time, you weren't in your comfort zone. And again, you were being, I'm hearing like being, your energy was being sucked dry from you. And it's like now you're getting back into the energy of getting back to who you really are. Reaching your full potential, getting back to being at home, at peace. Home is peace. Home is calm. Home is connected to your mother. Some of you are going back home to your mom and you're connecting more with your mom. Okay. The card that came flying out was grief. A lot of you have grief from this situation, this change that's taking place for you. And there's grief here. There's a little bit of sadness. But again, there's a spirit around you. I'm feeling it's like a motherly figure that is allowing you and helping you go through this. Spirit is telling me to tell you, don't worry. Don't worry. Allow this energy to happen because a lot of you are afraid. I'm getting very strong energy of feeling afraid. Don't be afraid. Allow this new beginning to come in. Allow this energy to flow within you so that you can get back to who you really are. I know it's hard for this group, but there's something that is going to be changing here, and it's a much needed change. For such a long time, something's been holding you back, okay? And it could be a relationship that you were in for many years. For the release, we have doubt. Some of you are doubting this new beginning. Not only do you feel grief, but this energy is so new to you that there's a bit of doubt. Spirit is saying, don't doubt this. Okay, let me clarify the doubt card because I feel, again, like I said, this group, it's a very complicated group. For those of you who pick this group, your situation is very different from everybody. It's not a direct energy. It's something you're working through to get back to who you are because you lost who you really are. You have disconnected from who you really are. And Spirit is like, this needs to change because if you keep doing that, you kind of lose yourself and you're a very, very important person. There's something here that there's a lot of strength. Okay, there's a need. Yeah, see, look, the divine wants to talk to you. The divine is trying to connect with you and you could be ignoring this. You're ignoring signs. I'm hearing you're ignoring signs. You're ignoring messages. And they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get your attention. Someone here is trying to get your attention and they're not in the 3D realm. They're not on this planet. It could be a mother that you lost, or it could be a family member. Somebody here is trying to connect with you hard. Like you're getting signs every day through numbers. I'm hearing through certain like colors. I'm getting clothing as well. I don't know why I'm getting clothing. Something about clothing. They're trying to get your attention because they're worried for you as well too, because you know that this change is coming and you're afraid. You're not sure of what this new change is going to bring. Let's clarify the doubt card. Yeah, you're trying to make a decision about holding back. Yeah, what else? Yeah, okay. I love it. Okay, so here's the thing. Queen of Wands, some of you are fire sign or you're dealing with fire sign, you have fire energy here. Okay. Here's what it is about the doubt card. This new beginning is what you need. The Wheel of Fortune is not only about change, but it's about good change that's coming in. You are afraid, and the more you're afraid, you hold back the energy of manifesting this beautiful new beginning. So here's the thing. Spirit is trying to get in touch with you. Someone on the other side that you lost, maybe a family member or it doesn't have to be a family member. It could be a friend, somebody you're really connected to. They're trying to send you signs. And they're trying to get you to open yourself up because a lot of you are closed, especially after letting go of a connection that hurt you. There's a connection that hurt you here. There's a new connection coming in, but as you let go and release this energy, it's almost like a lot of you feel like you're alone, but you're not, because the divine here has people on the other side that are trying to connect with you, and they're trying to tell you, allow the new beginning to happen because of the Wheel of Fortune. So this new beginning, it's very positive. It's one that's going to bring you good change. So don't be worried about it. Okay. So please try to connect with the person on the other side because they're really trying to connect with you. They're trying to get your attention. I know I repeated that like 30 times, but it's a very strong message here for somebody who needs to hear that. Yeah, somebody on the other side is trying to connect with you in order for you not to be so afraid of this new beginning that's coming in for you, okay? So group number 3, thank you so much. I hope this reading helped you get in touch with what needs to be worked through during this Mercury retrograde. All right. Okay. Group number 4, welcome. So you picked group number 4. You picked the orange bottle. Okay. If you pick the orange bottle, group number 4, you, I feel, are going through healing for sure. There's something that you're healing now, or you've just come out of a healing phase. For those of you who picked this oracle card, you are very in touch with the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, and you're very grounded. If you're not grounded, this is something that you're going to be working on throughout the Mercury retrograde. Very calm energy here. I get very calm energy, love. Wow. This group, you have a lot of love to give. Somebody here really loves you. I don't know if it's a relationship that you're in, or it could be family. I'm getting a relationship. Somebody here, you could be a little bit kind of questioning this person. But this person is trying to tell you they really love you. This is why you got the love card here. And that's number 28. You can look up the number 28 for spirituality. This is somebody who looks at you a lot. They're very connected to you. They're very attracted to you. But I feel this person here is trying to learn and figure out what love means and what it means to actually love you. Okay, let's get the next card for this group. Somebody really loves you. I'm getting a lot of love, love, love energy. Okay, wild. Some of you have a wild spirit to you. This person, whoever this person is that loves you and is connecting with you, they like your wildness. They like your craziness. They like something about you that's different here. For some of you, there's love that's coming towards you, okay, with this boat energy, the wild card. You're also doing something wild during Mercury retrograde, something that maybe a lot of people wouldn't do, but you're doing it anyways because you don't care. You're like, this group is wild. They're kind of like not the ordinary. You're not the ordinary kind of group. Group number 4, letting go. Okay, something you're going to be letting go of during this Mercury retrograde. It could be this love. There's something that's kind of dying out here. Okay, so this is the overall energy. Okay. For some of you, I'm getting someone doesn't appreciate you, or you feel underappreciated. That's not for everyone, but somebody here feels maybe a little bit underappreciated in a situation. But we're going to see what this all means. Okay. Group number 4. So let's see what your awakening is, what you're going to be working through, and what you're going to be releasing during the Mercury retrograde. Group number 4. There's something about this group that's closed off. Like, I feel you're closed off, or you're very mysterious. You're not somebody who gives, like, you're not somebody who gives all the information out. You're a little bit mysterious. And somebody here likes the mysteriousness about you. It draws them in. It makes them more attracted to you. This energy here is also divine feminine, is really strong here. If you're divine masculine, you're very attracted to a divine feminine that's very good looking. This group, if you chose this group, you are good looking. You're very attractive. Okay. So let's see what you're going to be, what's going to be your awakening for the first week in Mercury retrograde. What are you awakening to? What are you awakening to? Wow, very positive. Okay. What are you going to be working through? Let's see what you're going to be working through. Usually when you're working through something, it's something that comes back to you that you need to work on, or you need to finish or complete. So one more shuffle. Some of you don't want to work through this issue, but it's something that's needed to be worked through. Wow, very, very positive. This group, very positive energy. What are you releasing? There's something you're going to be releasing and or letting go. That's why we have the letting go card here. Something you're going to be releasing. Yep. I knew it. Yep. Okay. All right. So for some of you, you're really connected to somebody. You could be really in love with somebody. But right away with this energy, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but I feel for those of you who need to hear this message, you need to hear it. A small percentage of you need to hear it. There's somebody here who's very toxic for you, and you have to release this person. It could be somebody who's obsessed with you. I'm getting a little bit of a stalker vibe here. I have to be honest with you. This group number 4, I have to be honest with you. I'm so sorry if this is not what you want to hear. Remember, the cards are not going to lie. Usually they don't. I mean, I've done many readings, and, there's somebody here that you are really connected to. You could feel a lot of love from this person, like I said with this love card. But this connection could be, you could be in a phase of kind of trying to manifest this connection, but there's a little bit of uncertainty here. What you're going to be awakening to is your abundance, your new direction. There's a new path that you're going down, but you've manifested this. You've created this. You've created your own prosperity, your own abundance through your own efforts. It's not necessarily somebody who's bringing this to you. For some of you, you thought that this connection, this person that's in your life was the one who awakened you to these gifts, but it's not this person. It's you. It's through your own work, your own optimism. And I usually don't say this, but I feel this group, there's something about you. You're quiet, but you're somebody who, even if you're not quiet, I'm getting like mysterious energy. You're very mysterious. There's a very strong internal energy within you that you're tapping into, this Mercury retrograde. And you're going to get a little glimpse into what that is. A lot of you haven't really tapped into that, but you're going to be tapping into your personal power. Magician card, Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. And the energy that you tap into, it's going to open this portal. And the portal that opens is going to be bringing you a change. And this new opportunity that's coming in for you, it's not going to have room for something old that you've held on to for so long. You're going to be releasing that. This is about the letting go. And it could be something wild that you do. It could be something out of the ordinary. Like you would have never thought you would have did this, but it's something that's needed to be done in order for you to have this abundance. Because the Magician card, Wheel of Fortune, and Star, it's not only about a change, but it's about something that it's a new direction that you're going to go into, and it's part of you manifesting. You manifested this. This is through your own effort that this has happened, but a lot of you believe that it's because of this connection maybe that you were in, but it's not. It's through your own efforts, okay? You're going to do something crazy, I feel, during this Mercury retrograde. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's going to set you free. A lot of you have felt restricted. It could be you've been restricted by this divine masculine. Doesn't have to be a relationship. For some of you, it's a father figure that's just been holding you back. And you're going to be releasing this. You're going to be releasing the false perceptions that have been built within this connection. For many years, it's been happening for you, okay? So what you're going to be working through is working through being a little bit out there, okay? Because usually you're kind of reserved, you're quiet, you're shy. I'm getting mysterious. A lot of mysterious kind of energy, but that's going to change during the Mercury retrograde, because the Mercury retrograde for you is about, some of you have Mercury retrograde in your chart if you pick this group. It's going to be very beneficial for you. Not everybody benefits from Mercury retrograde, but for those of you who have Mercury in retrograde in your chart, you're actually going to be benefiting from it because you're going to be developing these energies of, how do I explain this? For some of you, you looked at yourself as only being one type of thing. But now you're tapping into multiple areas of, how do I say this? There's something about you where you have more than one gift. You have like 5 or 6 different gifts, and you thought you only had one. But you have like 5 or 6, or like a lot. You have a lot of different gifts, and you're tapping into this, and you're like, oh, okay. So I know that I can do this. I don't have to be restricted to one thing. So in the past, you were restricted to one thing, but now you're developing this energy of being able to tap into multiple things. And this is bringing a lot of illumination into your life, and it's bringing you into a new direction. That's why it's wild, because it's different. There's something different that you're doing, and you're tapping into multiple areas. Some of you connect a lot with the rabbit. That could be like a spiritual totem animal for you. And I also have the peacock. So the peacock and the rabbit is something that you're going to want to check out in terms of your spirituality to really understand more of what I'm saying, because it's, for some of you, you might be like, I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't get what I'm talking about, look up the rabbit in spirituality and look up the peacock. And once you put those two energies together, it's almost like, think about it. The rabbit, the rabbit is timid. Remember how I was picking up this energy of you being shy? You're someone who's shy. You're somebody who's, you're very beautiful. This group, whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, you're really, really shy, but you're also very alluring. There's something about you that your beauty just draws people in. Okay. This is going to be illuminated. This is what you're going to be working through and learning and realizing that you're more than that. You're more than just this timid, good looking, kind of cute little being. You are also the peacock, which is the peacock, with the peacock, the feathers, it's a very out there. It's like drawing in this attention. So I feel what you're working through is you're working through this different aspect of who you are. It's not only just one aspect. Some of you looked at yourself, or people used to look at you as just being one type of thing, but you're like, no, I'm more than just a good looking piece of meat. I'm more than just this submissive, or, even if you're not submissive, it's this mysterious kind of energy. I'm more than that. There's more layers to me is what I'm hearing. I'm not just this good looking, timid person. I'm the peacock. Okay. Sun card. You're becoming illuminated, wild. It's different. Now this letting go. Okay. Release the third line here, which is something you need to release. Mercury retrograde happens before the, solar eclipses and the lunar eclipses of the new nodes in the moon, is because something here needs to be released in order for you to tap into this new energy that's coming in for you. There is a transformation that's happening for you. Again, some of you are walking away from someone or something because you know that this is something best. This is part of the rising phoenix. Some of you have outgrown something or someone in your life and you need to walk away from this. This is about letting something go, and it may cause a tower moment for many of you. You kind of seen this coming though. This is something that you've seen coming. Some of you are letting go of a man in your life. Could be a father figure, or you're releasing something connected to an ideology of this person. Either you're releasing a relationship, releasing an ideology, releasing something that's been holding you back, releasing something that's been making you feel inferior. Could be this person or an energy. It's an energy around you that you're releasing. You're walking away from this because, again, it doesn't serve you anymore. It's something that's just not serving you anymore. And you want to manifest something new. Some of you are manifesting new love in your life, okay? Because the Magician card's under the love card. Some of you are getting to know somebody, or they're getting to know you, and they could be showing a lot of interest in you. This is a new energy though, and it's going to be part of your change. I feel like this new person that's coming in could be somebody that I don't feel like, during this Mercury retrograde, you're going to be getting too serious with this person. It's going to be more of somebody who, I'm picking up this energy of, this person's like, this new person, they're like looking into who you are, and they feel like there's more to you. Even though you come across as being a certain type of way, they feel like there's something more that you may be kind of like avoiding or hiding as well too. And I think things change and you start to become a little bit more open because this person, whoever this new person is that's coming into your life, one, you've manifested them, and two, they are a catalyst to you. I think I got this with group number 2. Yeah, there's somebody coming into your life, and whoever you're releasing, there's somebody who's very stern. There's somebody who's kind of left you into believing or thinking that you have to be this way in order to be loved or accepted. But this new person is like, it's okay if you're wild or you're different. This is who you are. Be who you are is what I'm hearing. Be who you are. Don't allow this energy to hold you back anymore. Very similar to group number 2. So if you pick group number 2 as well, again, this is about releasing something and transforming who you are because you've been restricted. You've restricted yourself into believing or thinking that you need to be a certain way, but you're more than that. You're more than that. Okay, so for the awakening, let's see what other cards we have for you. Group number 4, excuse me. We have inner child, yes. So a lot of you are going to be working on developing your inner child, developing who you are. Remember, I said who you are. You're more than just this surface being. Like, people are looking at you as one way, but you're not. This group, you have so many layers to who you are, and nobody knows it because people look at you, they look at your beauty, and they see you, and they're like, oh, this person's so beautiful. Doesn't matter, divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever you are, guy, girl, whatever you are. There's something about you, like physically, that's really beautiful and mysterious, but there's more to you. And you want people to see more than just that. You're like, I don't want people just to know me for being this like submissive, quiet, good looking person. I want them to see me for who I am. That's what you're going to be working on. This is what you're going to be confronting. And some of you have to release somebody because, again, that person's not allowing you to show all of these different sides to who you are. It's almost like you can't be yourself around this person. This is why you have to let them go. And this new person that's coming in is very attracted to you, but they know that there's more to you than just what meets the eye. Yeah, family and tribe. So this is about you getting in touch with your family and tribe. Some of you are very far withdrawn from your family roots, and this is what you're going to be working through, getting back to who you are. Remember how I said you have different layers. You're not just this beautiful face on the front of a magazine cover. You are more than that. You are more than just what meets the eye, and you need or want to manifest someone in your life who sees that, your culture, your background. You have very strong ancestors. For those of you who pick number 4 group, you want to tap into this energy because, again, there's something more than just this basic, I keep getting like very beautiful. Some of you have really long hair. Some of you wear extensions. You have like long hair. It could be dark. I'm getting a dark brunette kind of energy. If you're a male, I feel you have like a very strong ancestral background. Male or female, doesn't matter. You have kind of got out of touch with this family tribe. And you are not afraid anymore to say, look, this is who I'm connected to. My ancestors are very strong. They are, you know, I've let go of this. This is something that you may have been withdrawn from. But I feel also your family tribe is it's an energy of strength. These people, your ancestors, they have strength. And you've lost that. Like it's not that you've lost it, it's just that you have been disconnected. This person who you're letting go, it may be a person that has kept you away from your tribe. Not for all of you, but for some of you. You're going to be reconnecting with your tribe, your family tribe. Some of you are literally reconnecting with your family. Okay? Because you've been withdrawn from them. So this is about getting in touch with the deeper, maybe I could say crevices, because they've been hidden, of who you really are. Because some of you, I'm going to be completely honest with you, group number 4, you've kind of been portraying this image of something that you're more than. I'm not going to say that you're not. I'm saying it's kind of complicated, but hopefully I can explain. You've been projecting onto the world this image. It's not a bad image. It's not a good image. It's just an image that you've been projecting, and there's more to you. And I feel like you need to tap into this. The family tribe, where you come from. Who do you come from? This is a very strong family tribe. Your family, whoever you're connected to family-wise, they're very strong people. And you've kind of, I don't want to say blocked, but you've kind of like, you haven't been tapping into this. I hope that makes sense, you know? You're going to be tapping into your family tribe. And this person, whoever you're releasing, could be a father figure. For some of you, maybe you released your father figure, or you will be. Take it as it resonates. But something about your family you're going to be connecting to, because these people represent more than just what you've been portraying onto the world. The last card we have for you, the release, is... Oh, sexual arts. Okay. So remember how I was saying there's something about you that you've kind of, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's like you've been limiting yourself through your image. I know that's very like specific, but this is what I'm getting. You've been limiting yourself, and now you're like, I'm going to release this energy of feeling like I have to be a certain way. Some of you feel like you have to be a certain way, and you're only going to be loved or appreciated if you're a certain way. But now you're like, I'm going to be wild. Some of you are dabbling into sexual arts, or maybe this is something that you're going to be awakening to. And you're going to be releasing somebody who's very rigid, because the Emperor card is very rigid, and it's beside the Tower card. And you also have the transformation. So you're releasing a person in your life that's been very rigid, that has kept you away from your tribe, your family roots. This person has kept you in a certain kind of way, being a certain kind of way. And you're like, no, I'm wild. I can do what I want. Sexual arts is about tapping into this wildness, the wild energy, and letting go of restraint and being a certain kind of way. Okay. So this group, it's all about tapping into more than just the surface. Yes, you're good looking. Yes, you're very beautiful. Yes, you're mysterious, but there's things that you need to work through when it comes to your family. This is going to be what you're working through, and releasing any judgment. For some of you, you have a family that wants you to be a certain way. And now you're like, no, I'm going to do my own thing. Magician card. By me doing my own thing, I'm going to love myself. Love card, magician. major transformation internally, and you're starting to let go of what people think and feel about you. And by you doing this, it's going to lead you into a new path of being a little bit, I don't want to say reckless, but kind of being in this place of like, okay, now I can do my own thing. I don't need to please anybody but myself. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, so this is for group number 4. I hope this helped you. Like I said, you're going to be working through things that have been restricting you, that have been holding you back. And for some of you, this could be a new person that's coming into your life that's allowing you to be a little bit more open with who you actually are. Okay, so yes, group number 4, beautiful transformation within yourself that's happening. Okay, so let's move on to the next group. Okay, group number 5. Group number 5, welcome. So if you picked group number 5, you picked the purple bottle. And if you pick this group, this group is very astrological. So, I mean, I love astrology. As you know, I've been studying astrology for many years. I love this card. I'm really picking up that if you pick this deck, there's something to do with karma here, okay? Something to do with karma being owed or karma being received or owed, depending. Very spiritual energy here. We have a very spiritual energy here. If you pick this card, you're very spiritual. Some of you like astrology, or you're connected to astrology in some sort of way. Let's see what you're going to be working through, what's coming back to you, and what you're going to be releasing during the Mercury retrograde. With this deck, this group, I'm getting a little bit of uncertainty or not being 100% sure on your direction in life. That's not for everyone. Some of you, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel with this reading, you're going to get a lot of confirmation and insight into your personal situation. Okay, so we have in Aquarius, so you have genius to experiment with the discoveries of resulting from the eccentricity of an Aquarius. So some of you are Aquarius, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have a north node in Aquarius or a south node in Aquarius. And we have your vision, what's new and different. Use an unconventional way. Yeah. So remember how I was saying there's an energy of feeling like you're not sure of what your path is. Your path right now, Mercury retrograde, is going to be opening up this path of learning how to be a genius, how to be eccentric, how to be different, how to stand out. And also to possibly find a way of doing things that are unconventional. So very strong Aquarius energy here. You could be an Aquarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have like a north node in Aquarius. And this is part of your destiny. Okay, you have the card of leadership. So this is about you becoming a leader, using your creativeness of do what you want in Leo. Some of you have a south node in Leo or a north node in Leo, or you could be a Leo. And this is about your leadership. It says self-confidence to create, take a chance on, resulting from the impressive of Leo. So this is about you using your leadership through experiencing your genius. Like, you're a genius. For those of you who picked this group, you're a genius and you don't know it. And you have an idea that you've wanted to execute, but you haven't, because you're afraid that maybe people are going to judge you, or, it's not conventional. It's not something that's conventional here, but it's going to put you in a place of leadership. So the Mercury retrograde for you, what's coming back to you during this Mercury retrograde is your genius. And there's something about your ideas and your thoughts and your ideas that are going to bring you into this place of having vision and self-confidence to create and take a chance on creating something that's going to be very impressive to many people. And the last card we have for you your beliefs, the cost of the use of the most direct way in Taurus. Some of you are a Taurus, or you could have energies in Taurus. It says resources to maintain the practicality, of the resulting from the productivity in Taurus. So this is about you using that Taurian energy to further your beliefs. Again, this is about being a little bit confused about what it is you should be doing or what it is that you want to do, but Spirit is trying to tell you you already know what you need to do. This group is more interested in your life purpose than you are maybe in love. Not to say you're not interested in love. You could be. We'll see what comes out in the cards, but this is about an idea you have. It's one that's nobody has ever done. This is all fixed energy. Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus, they're all fixed signs, meaning you're very fixed on an idea or fixed on something that you want to pursue. But again, some of you feel you may be judged by this idea that you have, but it could be an idea that really helps many people. So this is about trying not to discredit your idea or your invention, because Aquarius is a very inventive sign. They're the sign of genius. Leo is the sign of leadership. It's about being a leader and paving that way to leadership and pioneering. And Taurus is about beliefs. It's about the physical world. It's about resources. And it's about, again, through your genius and your experiments and your ideas, it's going to lead you into this place of leadership that is going to bring you into this place of becoming very in touch with the physicality of the world, the possessions within the world. Some of you are going to be receiving a lot of possessions, Venus energy, into the world from your ideas. So this is about generating wealth for some of you. Some of you, are already doing that, and others of you are using your ideas and your genius to create leadership that in turn is bringing in this abundance of resources. But it's through your practicality. Like, the other thing too is these ideas that you have, a lot of you are going to be working on bringing them down to earth, because it's like when you talk about your ideas, when you talk about your thoughts and your ideas and all of this, it's kind of weird because nobody has heard them before, or it's just different. There's something about it that's different, but there's a need here to get more practical about your ideas so you can put them into motion. Yeah. This is about business or career ideas, job. I don't get love in this. I'm not saying there's no love here. There could be, but I'm getting a lot of career and idea energy. Okay, so let's see what you're going to be awakening to. Let's see what you're going to be awakening to. Yep. Let's see what you're going to be working through during the Mercury retrograde, what's coming back to you so that you can work on it and work through it. This one came out first, Temperance and then the Wheel. And what are you going to be releasing in order to have this new energy come in for you? What is this group releasing during the Mercury retrograde? I have to pull one more card. It's saying to pull one more card. What are they releasing here? Spirit wants to show you something that you need to release. That's why it's asking me to pull one more card. Okay. All right. You're realizing something. That Judgment card's there. Remember I said something about realizing? You're realizing something? Yeah, Judgment. Some of you feel judged based on your ideas, some sort of idea that you have. Okay. So what you're awakening to for group number 5, you are awakening to a transformation that's going to bring a lot of illumination. You've been very stuck on this idea that you have, or some sort of invention that you have, something you want to implement into the world that may not, it's never been done before. It's something that's never been done. It's different. It's like when you tell people about it, they're like, that's weird, or really, like they want to know more about it. This is about bringing illumination to the world. This is about using your self-confidence, using your leadership, your creativity, and bringing this into the world, because it's something that you've wanted to do this for a very long time, but you've kind of been stagnant. And every time you go into wanting to do this, to go in, because it is a transformation. This is about you going through a certain transformation in order to manifest this kind of energy into your life. Every time you try to do this, you get into the hangman energy where you're trying to look at things from a different perspective, all different perspectives, but it's almost like you're comfortable. And Spirit is saying what you need to awaken to is 1, your beliefs, 2, because your beliefs are the sun, the illumination, your beliefs. And also not trying to question everything, because I think there's a little bit of over questioning here, like over questioning a situation. And what really needs to happen for you is awakening to the transformation that's going to take place. This is a form of a rising phoenix. Some of you are a Leo, Scorpio, or Pisces here. I'm getting Sagittarius and Libra, as well as Aries here. And all of the fixed signs. So Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. No, Sagittarius isn't fixed. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus are all fixed signs. And that is, yeah. So the point that I'm trying to make here for this group is that there's a lot of, like, when you think of this idea that you want to implement, there's a lot of, but what about this? And what about this? And there's too much what about this. This is about just going through the transformation, getting your ideas, centering your ideas, and putting them all into one place. Okay? Because there's a lot of, like, trying to sit back, and you think that by sitting back it's going to come to you. No. This is about you stepping out. This is what you're awakening to. The rising phoenix, look online what the rising phoenix means, and you're going to get a lot of confirmation. Okay? You're going to be walking over. When you look at the transformation card, it's a person. There's a river here, and there's a bridge. So there's something that you need to either overcome something, or you need to walk over something in order to get this illumination and get out of this place of feeling like I don't want to say you feel like a victim. I'm getting more of an energy of kind of like expecting things to happen for you just because you have the knowledge. This is about taking action. The hangman here, it doesn't take action. The hangman here is somebody who is in a place of where they feel stuck. They have the ideas, they have the knowledge, they have the ability to bring illumination into the world through their leadership, but they don't take action. What are you waiting for? This is what the Mercury Retrograde is about. They're trying to bring back this idea that you have. You will get an opportunity, Wheel of Fortune. This is what you're going to be working through, this opportunity that's going to be available to you. And it's something that comes within divine timing, Temperance card. So this idea, I keep getting idea. I'm not really seeing love here. This group, not to say like, if you listen, if you wanted to hear about love, pick another deck. Because this energy is not about love. It's more about an idea, a business, a job. Not even a job. It's not a job. It's a calling. This group, you have a calling. And you've been ignoring that calling. And this Mercury retrograde is about bringing that calling back. And some of you are writers. Okay, I'm getting writers. I'm getting writers. I'm getting healers. I'm something out of the ordinary. It's something that a lot of people don't know about. It could be a sign, it could be astrology for some of you. Something has to happen in order for you to have this transformation, and it's the Tower card. I think for this group, I will have to do some clarification because it's a little bit of a complicated situation that you find yourself in. But something needs to transform here, and the Tower card is going to force you to do that because you've kind of been in this hangman energy, and you're like, you're not the type of person to take action. This is the problem. You have the ideas, you have the vision. See, look, it says, look what it says here. It says your vision, not this person's vision, your vision. Okay. So this is about you tapping into your vision, what's new and different about, okay, use an unconventional way. The hangman is very conventional because a lot of people sit back. That's very conventional of people to just sit back and have an idea and talk. You know, I'm picturing this group. You sit there and you talk about your idea to a lot of people. I'm picturing like you being in a coffee shop. You're sitting there and you're like, yeah, so this is my idea. This is what I want to do. And there's like maybe 2 or 3 people there. Very clear vision that I'm getting. You sit there, you talk, and you're an expert on this. You're literally an expert. Like you talk about it and people are just amazed. But it's like you don't know how to go about taking action. So what we're going to do is, I hope if this resonates with you, because it's not going to resonate with everyone. This is a very specific story. Let's clarify the hangman and see what is actually stopping you from, first of all, the first thing that I notice here in the leadership card, what is stopping a lot of you, and I will clarify the hangman card, because it's something I think it's you stopping yourself, but it's also, there's an energy around you that you have to break free from, the Tower card. The self-confidence to create, you need to have self-confidence to take a chance. Take a chance means take action on resulting from the impressiveness of in Leo. So Leo, if you are not a Leo, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Leo because I am a Leo, for those of you who don't know. Leos are very take charge. We're like, nothing holds us back. I'll give you a couple of people that are Leo. Madonna is a Leo. And, when I tell you the celebrities, you're going to get what I'm talking about. Jennifer Lopez is a Leo. Whitney Houston is a Leo. Who else is a Leo that's very prominent in the entertainment? Yeah, so J-Lo, Madonna, Whitney Houston, who else? Halle Berry. So Leos are the type of people, we stand alone. We're kind of like on our own. We're kind of like confident, not kind of, we are. Could be a little bit arrogant sometimes, but we're somebody who loves from the heart and we do things from the heart. So this is about taking your ideas and kind of, taking them from being super technical and super logical and super inventive to kind of a place that's a little bit more down to earth that can connect with people through your leadership and your creativity. So this is about bringing something that's very dry and raw. Like it's a very dry and raw idea or something you're going to be creating that is, in order to get in touch with certain, I don't want to say low level people because that's probably the wrong way to say it, but there's people that are kind of here. They don't really get what you talk about and you're here. You kind of got to bridge the gap. And this is what you're going to be doing with the transformation card. You're going to bridge like 2 worlds into one. And you don't know how to do that. A lot of you need to build your self-confidence during this Mercury retrograde. And this is something that, again, there's a lot of confusion here on how to bring your vision into a true belief through your self-confidence, because Taurus is a sign of practicality. Does it say practicality on there? Yeah, it does. You have to bring, not you have to, but you should bring your idea, your vision through self-confidence into something resourceful that can be tangible. Taurus is a tangible sign. What does tangible mean? To the touch. When I touch something, it's physical. Your ideas can be very spiritual, but there's something that is going to evolve. It could have something to do with space. It could have something to do with technology. It could have something to do with spirituality, astrology. I'm seeing human design here. I'm seeing esoteric. It's something that is not tangible. But when you take your ideas, it's something that's really going to allow people to connect, to transform themselves. And it's going to bring a lot of illumination to these people. Now, What is holding you back? What's stopping you? This is what Mercury retrograde is trying to bring back. They're trying to say, why did you forget about this idea? Some of you had an idea, you swept it under the rug, or you kind of forgot about it. And this is what really is kind of holding you back. It's kind of, I'm going to be honest with you, group number 5, it's sad because intuitively, and even I know intuitively because I'm very intuitive on these things, you know that this is a good idea. High Priestess. Some of you watch tarot readings to get insight about this idea you have. It is an idea. That's what I'm getting. I can't lie here. It's an idea that you have. This group here is about business. They're about not only business, but about helping the world, helping the collective. Aquarius is about helping a group of people. It's not just one group of people. It's a number of different people, and it's going to require you to have self-confidence and bring your idea into practicality. So let's see what is holding you back, because this is what Mercury retrograde is focusing on, awakening something that has been holding you back. Some of you are going to cry when you watch this reading because it's very deep. Some of you are crying right now. Because it is a transformation. It's a huge transformation that's going to finally, you've been stuck for so long, this group, that you're going to be walking towards the light. I'm going to show you this. This is like, wow. This group, it's powerful. You're so powerful. Do you know how powerful you are? I don't think you really know how powerful you are. I'm sorry. You don't. You do and you don't. It's like, look at this. This is what you're awakening to. Before I pull what is holding you back from this idea that you have, look at this. You're walking, you're bridging something, transformation into the light. Then you have the Sun card, more light, happiness and light. And then you're happy because now you're getting illumination because something's been holding you back. Illumination, illumination, illumination. After this Mercury retrograde, something that was hidden from you is going to be revealed. And you're going to be very grateful and thankful that this happened. So let's clarify the Hangman. What is holding you back from manifesting this idea? And again, if it's not an idea and you're watching this and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, it could be love for some of you. It could be you actually manifesting this idea of what love is into reality. But again, I don't feel this group is all about love here. I feel you're more about business, an idea, something that's different, something that's going to shake up the world. What's holding you back is the Ace of Cups. What's holding you back is tapping into the passion that you have, not the passion, but the getting really in touch emotionally with this idea. Okay. The idea that you have, it's very dry material. It could be very dry. Like when you talk about it, it's kind of boring, but there's a need for you to kind of get people involved into this situation where you kind of add emotion into it. There's some sort of emotional aspect that you can put into the situation that is going to bring more of a connectedness. Because how do you connect with people? When you have dry material, how do you bring life to that dry material? Well, you do it through emotions, which is the Ace of Cups. This is how you're going to have your new beginning, by connecting your idea to an emotional factor, an emotional area, there's a word I'm looking for, emotional phase, an emotional portal. Yeah, that's the word. Emotional portal that's going to allow you to connect this dry material into something that's more tangible. Look at that. Look at this. You have the 9 of Cups. You really want this. You're so connected to this idea, but you need to connect with it more emotionally because it's kind of dry. I have to be honest with you. Aquarius, they're not really an emotional sign. Leo, not really emotional. We are, yes, because we are ruled by the heart. And Taurus is more practical. Yeah, a lot of the fixed signs are more practical. They're not really lovey-dovey kind of, Okay. Let's see. And we have the Ace of Wands. What? I said the Ace of Wands and it came out. So something you're really passionate about, there's a need for you to break it down emotionally and connect, with people in an emotional way. This is a new beginning. This is about looking at your idea from a different perspective, because a lot of you are only looking at it from one aspect. Could also be a new person that's coming in to show you how to bring this idea into a more of a tangible, emotional kind of way. Let's clarify what you're going to be, what's coming back to you in order to have this transformation. There's going to be a transformation. You're going to get an opportunity because the way you looked at things, it was very rigid. Something was very rigid and it wasn't built on the solid foundation. You're going to get an opportunity to transform this. And something that was hidden from you, you're going to realize, and it's going to allow you to cooperate more. There's certain people, there could be 3 important people or 2 other important people that are going to come in and they're going to help you build this, because the way you were building it or the way it was built in the past, and it could be an idea that you're transforming, you're going to break that idea down. So what people believed about this subject or idea that you have, you're going to be breaking that subject down and building it back from the ground up. The Moon card, the Judgment, and the 3 of Pentacles, which is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, is an opportunity that is going to come to you. You're going to awaken to this opportunity, Judgment. And it's something that was hidden. And these people, whoever these people are, they're going to come in and help you build this back. Because it was built on a false foundation. Let's see what was hidden from you, what you're going to be releasing. Something here you need to release, an idea. It could be something that was hidden that you are going to bring back into balance. This group is stepping into their power. You're stepping into your power. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is this? 9 of Wands. Yeah. You're really trying to release this ideology. It's an ideology, a secret. Something is being released here. This is also about being stern and creating structure. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This idea you have is going to bring you a good set amount of money. It's going to bring you security. And you're fighting for this. A lot of you are trying to make this work. You try to make it work many times, but you feel like you failed. And these people who are coming in, they're going to help you. But a lot of you need to connect with this idea in an emotional kind of way, not in a theoretical or technical kind of way. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So this idea you're revealing, it's something that maybe you don't really talk about. For some of you, you may not really talk about this or how you're going to change it, how you're going to bring balance. You got the Justice card here twice. So this is about something to do with rules as well too. Maybe the idea you have, it restricts you in some sort of way, or there's something hidden here. And you could be bringing structure to this idea or thought. It's a little open-ended, this reading, but I hope that it gave you some sort of clarity here, because I strongly feel for this group, there's something that you really want. You've been trying to manifest it. You've been trying to create it, but you're bridging one world with this world. And it's like, this is going to be your challenge for the Mercury retrograde, is to bridge this idea. And there's very important people that are coming into your life to help you with that. You're going to be releasing the Emperor card, the Justice, the Moon, and the Justice again. You're going to be releasing this idea that things have to be a certain way. For some of you, you didn't pursue this idea because society would look at it as if you're crazy. There's no rules here. It's not really believable, but there's something that is going to happen, and that's going to change this for you. So let's see what other Oracle cards we have for you. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 1, we have an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. So there's a change that's happening, and this is about an unusual explanation. You're coming up with explanations. Uranus, again, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Different change. And you have stir up the situation by be open to a new idea. Yeah, a new way of doing this. Invent a way to. So you're inventing a way, because your idea, again, bridging, okay? The second card here, we have personal power, Leo, personal power, 8th house. Leo isn't ruled by the 8th house, but this is about your personal power. It says the mysteries of life, a major change. So this change is connected to the Tower card, which needs to happen. Something needs to be broken down. And it says an unusual life or death issue, getting and using power, Tower card, Scorpio. Use other people's resources. What? Oh my goodness. This group. Yeah, other people are coming in to help you. You're going to be using other people's resources, money, 3 of Pentacles to build this. A lot of you don't have the money to build this idea. People are coming in. Also, the 8th house is about other people's resources. It's also about working with other people as well too on the passions that you have in life. And the last card, releasing, insight to understand the wisdom of resulting from the understanding of Sagittarius expansion. Something here, you need to release the rigid ways of doing things, because Sagittarius is not a rigid sign. It's actually a sign of expansion. And the only way you're going to be able to realize this idea is by actually allowing yourself to expand. And it says the highest ideals, the results of getting it out to the world. And in Sagittarius, oh my goodness, yes, you want to get this idea out in the world, and that's what you're going to be working on. This is what your Mercury retrograde reading is. Okay, so I hope this reading helped you. This was a very powerful reading for those of you who chose it. I hope these readings helped you all. Thank you so much for tuning into my readings. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.